Selling a home can be scary. It often comes with fears of not being able to get the right price or to find a home to move into once their home sells, or even about current market conditions. With Halloween right around the corner, this week's CAB focuses on common fears a seller may have in hopes to shed a light into the darkness and help them overcome the fear. I'm Danielle from Curator, and in this week's video, I'm going to walk you through how to create and execute the CAB for scared of selling, common fears that home sellers have. So let's go ahead and dive in. In the help desk article here, I'm going to scroll all the way to the bottom because this is the week 4 blog. I'll open my copy and my graphics folders, and then I'll go ahead and sign into my Curator website. And I'll also open up my Facebook pages and ad account while I'm opening all my tabs here. Once you are good to go ahead and dig in, go ahead and meet me on the back end of your Curator website. And let's go ahead and head into our website tab here on the left-hand side. We'll then go ahead and click the red button to create content. This will open up our template library where you'll be able to see all of the past blogs that we've done. There's lots of good stuff in here if you need to catch up on the marketing plan. But this week's video is going to show you how to execute this week's plan here. What I'll do is click onto the thumbnail and it will draft the blog onto my website. All of the formatting will stick with us, so it's good to go here. We'll walk through the fears, and then this link heads into our schedule page. In the settings of the blog itself, you'll see the featured image that we've populated for you, your URL and SEO information, and then you'll see that the category is a blog post and the author is set as well. If you drop this down, you can select a different author if you need to. I'll go ahead and click save again, and I will publish. Once we are done there, I'm ready to go ahead and click go back, and I'm ready to publish my announcement. So what I'll do is click actions and announce this. And I'll want to see this in banner style just so I know exactly what I am looking at here. And then in the headline, I will go ahead and open up my copy doc here for the first time. Scroll to the announcement, and I'll select one of the 2 announcements. So I'll select the first one here, paste that into the headline, and then I will paste or copy the button text to paste it into here. Now my graphics, what I will do is head into my announcement, select one of the 2 announcement images here. I'll select the first one, and I will go ahead and drop that into the image container there. I'll then go ahead and click continue, and I want this across the entire website minus the blog itself, and then I will run this about for 7 days. You can do for longer or shorter depending on when you're running this campaign, and then I will go ahead and activate the announcement. Now that that's done, I'm ready to go ahead and move to Facebook. So let's go back into our posts, where we will click on the blog title to open that up in a new window. And then we'll go ahead and use this link for our Facebook campaign here. So we can go ahead and grab our copy. One of the 2 options for your Facebook page here. What I'm going to do is just copy the first option, and then on my Facebook page, we can do one of 2 things. So we can create a post. So this would just be on your Facebook page. You can copy and paste the copy and the link right in here. Or if you'd like to go ahead and schedule out the post for another time, or even draft it for right now, you can go ahead and open up your publishing tools. That's what I'm going to show you in this video just because it's slightly more complicated. I want you to feel empowered there. So what I'll do is when you click on publishing tools, it brings you back here, and you can create a post. Now this gives you the opportunity to cross-post into Instagram, but because we're going to post natively on that platform on our phones, we're just going to leave Facebook checked. And then what I'll do is paste in my Facebook copy that I copied from the doc. Then I'll grab my link. We're going to turn this into a magic link here. I want my source to be Facebook and registration not required. This really just goes ahead and puts a trackable link onto the back end of the URL so that we're able to see if people in your database are coming back to your website. Once you paste in that link, it will go ahead and load the graphic and the link here. So we call this click to website. This image will stay once you remove the link itself from the post, and this serves as the link over to the blog post. From here, we're able to go ahead and click either publish now, or you can click on the little down arrow here and schedule the post. I'll schedule this out for Thursday at 11 a.m. There we go. Now I'm ready to open up my ad account and put some ad spend behind this blog as well. Now that we've posted to Facebook, let's go ahead and put some ad spend behind the promotion. So once we're in our ad account here, we'll click on the green create button where we'll want to go ahead and create a new campaign with the objective of traffic. This will serve to people who are most likely to go to a different website, which is what we're wanting them to do. We will say the campaign can be called Scared to Sell. We want this to have the housing ad category here, and then we will go into the ad set. Now the ad set is where we'll set the audience, the budget, the placements, all that good stuff. So we'll go ahead and use a couple identifiers in the ad set name. So we'll say Scared to Sell. I'm going to put this to the chunky middle here. Now with the chunky middle and the Magic Million, if you do have quite a bit of top of funnel traffic, perhaps you are an accelerator client or you have our listing promotions as a service where you're getting lots of people coming to the top of your funnel, the chunky middle may be a great place for you to start to retarget those people, get them back to your website with this types of seller related content. If you are a newer client or you don't have one of our services, the Magic Million may be a better place for you to run this content because this is a good place to get that top of funnel traffic. So we'll then move into our budget. I'll say a lifetime budget here of about $50. We scheduled this out for the 28th at 11, and because Halloween is on Halloween is on Sunday, I'll go ahead and end this at this point. You can probably go ahead and stretch it out to Monday if you would like to. I mean, Halloween content isn't, just limited to that one day. I think it'll still be relevant a couple days after. So we'll do November 1st. And then, like I said, we're going to use the chunky middle. If you're also using this, you may have it as a saved audience. If not, you can go ahead and search your custom audiences where you'll be able to find all of the different pieces that make up your chunky middle, which are your Chime or Follow Up Boss database, your Facebook engagement, and your website traffic. We'll then go ahead and update your placements here. I'll click on manual and I'll deselect everything that's not the Facebook newsfeed. So we're only going to run it to one placement on the feed there. That's really just because it's designed for that one placement. So we'll want to serve it with where it's best put. We'll say the landing page views for ad delivery, and then we will go into the ad. Now the ad, because we already created the post on our Facebook page, there's not much to do here. So we'll go ahead and go to under ad setup and click on to use existing post. We'll then click select post, and then you'll select this from your feed. We'll then go ahead and click continue, and you're good to go ahead and click publish from here. Once you are done there, let's go ahead and move into our email tool. So I'll go back to my Curaytor website here, and I will click on our email on the left-hand side. I've went ahead and created a template for us to use here, but if you'd like to use the plain text version of the email, you can go ahead and click new campaign and then text. And then you're able to just go ahead and copy and paste the subject line and the body from the copy doc here. If you'd like to use one of our templates, you absolutely can. It's going to be up here in your templates. And then I will go ahead and preview or use this in a campaign. So it's this week. If you're not doing this in real time, you can click on featured content and it will be the first one up here. Now, the only thing that we really need to do here is adjust the button style and then also go ahead and link the button. So I'll click back here on my blog and I will copy the link where I'll just drop that up here into the link container. And then for the text color and the button color, I'll click on where it's currently just this little white box. I want my text color to be white and then my button color. This will be your brand colors on the palette here. So I'll select this client's gold color and then we're good to go ahead and move to the next step. If you'd like to preview it, you absolutely can. This link goes to your blog. And then you can also send out a test email if you would like to send it to yourself to see how it will look in the inbox. From there, we'll go ahead and click the next step. I'm going to send this out to my Magic Million, but you can send this out to your Chunky Middle if you have a really large database, people who are more engaged with your database or with your emails. That's totally fine. This is a really seller related blog, so if you have more seller leads that you'd like to send them to, feel free to do that as well here. I'll click next step. I'll click schedule. I'm going to go ahead and schedule this out for the 28th. I'll follow the same as the Facebook post, and I'll schedule this for a little bit later in the afternoon, let's say 1:30 p.m. I'll click schedule one more time, and then I am good to go with the email. The next step here is going to be Instagram. So let's head into our graphics folder. We'll click on Instagram. We'll click on post, and I'll go ahead and download the same options that I used for Facebook so that I can keep everything consistent. Story, same thing. And then I will go ahead and meet you on the Instagram app where we can get all of this good stuff posted there. Once we're on Instagram, go ahead and tap the plus sign for your post. We'll click next and paste in our caption. Once we think the caption looks great, we'll go ahead and do a scroll through it and before we get to our hashtags. Once we're here, we'll go ahead and remove the location placeholders and fill in what's right for you. So for me, I'm here in Naples, so that's what I would put if I were posting this. You can also add in your branded hashtags and any company hashtags you'd like to use as well. You'll add in a location tag and then you will click share. Once you're done here, we'll go ahead and tap on our profile so that we can see the image and how everything looks on our feed. Make sure all of the caption looks great. Once we're done, we'll click the home button. We'll swipe to the side, swipe up, and we'll go ahead and select a story. I'll go ahead and post the location sticker here on my story. Just make sure that people in Naples will be able to see this. I'll also go ahead and add in a GIF here. I'd like to use the arrow just to point people to where they should be on the story, since people can click the link in your bio to get to your website. From there, we'll go ahead and make sure that everything looks great, and then we will go ahead and click send to in the story, and then you are done. Now that we've completed the campaign, you're ready to go ahead and wrap things up with posting an engaging question to your personal Facebook profile. If you use Twitter and LinkedIn, we supply copy for those two platforms here. And then last but not least, going ahead and getting in front of the camera and utilizing our video script. This is a great place to start if you are looking to get into video. You want to just add a little bit more personality and flair into your campaign. It's a perfect way to get onto your selfie camera on your Instagram story and talk through the blog. You can also add a BombBomb video into your email blast or record a video and post it to your Facebook page along with your engaging question. If you have any questions about this week's CAB, please let us know. We're here to help. Otherwise, awesome job, and I will see you in the next training video.